here over to Biggie as we end the stream on my end. Thank you all for coming out. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow for week 14 in the Battle of Florida Season 2. For everyone here, this is Sanjeko. We're out of here.
Thank you, Sanjeko. And what is good, everyone? Obi-Wan. Okay, now I have to put you on mute. Sorry. Anyway, what is good? Obi-Wan back at it again. This is the Battle of Florida. This is episode 18. This is week number 13. Going up against the Chargers. Everything is ready to go, so let's get things started.
Yeah, so Biggie, I'm gonna go ahead and just take an early night here.
Whatever.
Since I got work in the morning for 8.
Okay.
I'm already sleep deprived from this from last night's hour and a half.
Jesus, you still talking? I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Yes.
Have a good night, sir. Jeez.
Let me finish talking now. Shit. So, Skate, you have a good one, man. And I'll catch y'all sometime tomorrow evening.
Blah, blah, blah. See you later.
In today's matchup, we should have a fun one on our hands. It's the Wizards coming in at 10-1, going up against the Chargers, who come in at 6-5.
Again, can't believe Chargers are leading the division.
Our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
And hopefully my defense can play. Because the game last time, oh yeah, it absolutely sucked.
Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Orlando Wizards. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
And you and I both know that any win is a good
Hostile.
That's what they did last week.
2-2-2-1-1-1. Why you still play 18? Because I'm sick of the BS that Madden has been produced year after year after year. And besides, this was the last Madden game that everybody had. Myself, Sanjeko, Skeletron, and God.
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
Ah, shit.
The open man, it's Mike Williams. He's at the 30, the 20. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And this is why
Have taken a first quarter lead.
my defense is absolute shit. Number 2 in the nation, my
I
ass.
don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket?
What about old school Madden?
Right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Like PS2 Madden.
You'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is
Pro Bowl?
manage the game.
Who cares about the Pro Bowl?
Led him to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pick.
That's what I would like to know. Who cares about the Pro Bowl in Madden 18?
The O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, Bridgewater. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Spotlight time, Jason Verrett. I absolutely love this cornerback out of TCU.
He's a guy, though, that has had some injury issues throughout his career.
He has. It's been tougher to stay on the field probably because of his stature. But when he plays most of the season, he's a Pro Bowl type of an individual. Never backs down from any challenge, no matter the size of the receiver he's covering.
Hate to see him when healthy for a full year. You're right, because he's only played in 24 games his first 3 seasons combined. Over the middle, complete. It's Price. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on
He was gone if I made a inside cut. If I cut back to the inside, he would be still running, I believe.
Advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards for number 11.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And the hit.
Good hit.
Loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Oh, got him.
He's got a man. It's Mitchell. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So
that's not
ball
good.
Game here as the kick's away.
Okay.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And we get a quick look at the Chargers starting offense.
Keenan Allen checks every box for me as a receiver. Size, speed, strength, intelligence in what he's doing. But I love his competitiveness. When that ball's in the air, he goes after it and usually comes down with it. And last but not least, we can lay to bed the myth that he can't run fast. Keenan Allen can get up and go.
Give me that pick.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Still a cross
As a
track.
defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game.
Good hit again.
You know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Mitchell, this is the second drop ball. What are you doing?
With third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Give it to Hardwick. I thought it was Hogan, but okay, cool.
Takes it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And now it's second and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Alright, don't tell me that Teddy's hurt.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's what I'm talking about, Jordan.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 14-7 is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football, but they face a second and long to start things out. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Nope. Oh, he caught it?
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, a 22. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he
I didn't close up the middle. Shit.
And pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
That wasn't a, you know what, okay.
At about the 23-yard line.
Whatever you say, announcers.
Now comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you...
Ah, jeez.
And they will take over possession of the football.
Nope.
At their 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Well, thank you. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, and it's 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the... You prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're going to have to.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately.
Let me see what's going on with my output. Are we back live? Alright, let me see what's going on. Alrighty then, I don't know what happened, but we are back live. Making some adjustments to the depth chart. Ah, so he's left outside linebacker. Alright. Take a look at his stats real quick. Oh, he's not too bad. Alright, I need somebody who can You know, I guess I'll take over Richie Cole.
They were a
So
little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
I'll wait.
Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Second down, Bridgewater. It's caught by Randall. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. Bridgewater now from the 50. Throw left side complete. It's Price. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Bridgewater now. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Let's go.
Halfback sent in motion. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater.
Ah, shit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Ah.
And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And he's got it up and through. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he will be brought down his time is now run out on this first half of action. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And he'll give it here to his running back.
He was gone.
At the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. That's going to be a 6.
Oh, lovely.
It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Now who's hurt? So nobody? Nope. Well, whatever.
Down from the side, near the 34-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
Good deflection.
It's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that.
Oh,
one.
lovely.
Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points, as they looked to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Gant.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
Oh, my.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 50-17.
On the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with
What happened,
it.
Seattle?
3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing
Oh,
it
got him.
all game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And they give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield.
Oh!
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's going to be incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Jeff Locke now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22.
Oh, you idiot!
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Oh my goodness, you couldn't go back to the inside?
To not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
Oh my goodness,
Very much, and I think that's
this game is horrible.
Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Bridgewater now on second down. Oh, spinning away. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth.
Come on, Teddy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Come on, Price. Get that block. There you go.
Pass, and now off to the races, down the right side. And touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dry.
All right, who's hurt?
Rivers now on second down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
3rd and long for Rivers. And he's going to go down again.
Ah, that's not a safety? Oh, okay, whatever.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Hey, yo. Bum rush the show.
Here's Jeff Locke now as he's on to punt for L.A. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bardemo Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
Let's go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Got him.
This one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pass the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Oh, thank goodness.
That, the lead is up to 8. So the drive there took 6 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Shift together here from the D-line. Back to throw.
Nope.
Couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
God.
Ball pops out.
Damn it, Gruder.
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. He'll look to throw. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete.
Now who's hurt?
Get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards on the
I know, let's
He's going to bring up a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
let's keep Gruder out.
Since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes.
Ah, he didn't get it.
Stay back and let them have it easily.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting him off. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a...
Ah, cool. Congrats to Femi Jean. It's not my brother.
Obviously, a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal, go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for. From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with Bridgewater.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the home team here, they continue to keep pace for that first round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with Teddy. I don't know whether or not I need to change the playbook entirely, or need to make some adjustments to it. But alright, who regress? Patrick. Oh, okay, well, whatever. And causing that fumble. Alright, so let's do scouting in advance to next week. We're still doing cornerbacks. So let me get Keith Benz. He's looking okay. Deshaun Callaway. Not too bad. Pershing Thurman. Heath Harmon. Okay. If have room, or Ephraim Galloway. Zach Bell. He's okay. LaMichael Cochran, Nick Ayers, and we will do that next week. Alright, we are in week 14 up against the 3-9 Baltimore Ravens. Damn. As we take a look at the picks. So right now I have the number 4 pick, 22nd, 27th, and 31st, all in the first round. Alright, so me up against the Ravens. That rematch between Sanjeko and the Raiders. Skeletron is up against the Cardinals. Got this away at the Cowboys. Hopefully he will do his game more than 2 times. Well, I don't know. I don't know about God. But nonetheless, this is Obi-Wan. I will be back tomorrow, continuing my Let's Play live on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, trying to get the remaining 3 tags before I'm moving on with the main story. Until then, this is Obi-Wan. Thank you. Take care. Have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Obi-Wan. Out.